Hey VC, it's Ron. Thanks for stopping by. Well, what's up for today? VCLT. And I got a package in the mail a couple weeks ago, all the way from Norway, over 5,000 miles. So we're going to be looking at that today, and it came from our good friend NicoMalcolm. And I sent Nico something, I think it was just before Christmas I sent him a package, and he's just now getting back to me. And you know, it's not his fault it took this long. He had a package all ready to go, and but he was really concerned whether I was going to like it or not. So he had me check out some things. I told him, yeah, it's okay, but you know, I didn't love it. You know, I was honest about it, and he decided to start all over again. And I mean, that just tells you what a great guy this guy is, for him to do that for me, and I really, really appreciate it. He just wanted me to have something that I would really love, and not just listen to it once and not hardly ever touch it again. So thank you so much for doing that, Nico. I really, really appreciate that. So yeah, everything he sent me, I love. So good job. I'll start off with a reissue, and it's by a band called Freedom's Children, and they're a highly revered South African band, and this is their best album. It's called Astra. It's from 1970. The originals are very rare, very expensive. It originally came out on the Parlophone label, and this is a Austrian reissue from 1997. It's on the Breeder label. So very cool, dark prog. All the vocals on this album are treated to give it sort of an otherworldly effect. Keyboard based, with some of the songs have guitar, which to me that really elevates it. I don't really particularly like a prog album that's completely keyboard. I do really enjoy guitar mixed in. So if you don't know this album and you like dark prog, check it out. Freedom's Children, Astra. Here's another Freedom, and they were a UK blues-based rock band. And this is an original US pressing, so he sent it back home. And Freedom was part of the Procol Harum family tree, as their drummer was on the first Procol Harum album. I believe his name was Bobby Harrison. So yeah, Nico described this as being heavy, bluesy, slow-burning rock, and that's a great description for it. Check it out. It's got some really intense guitar work, and really cool. Okay, here's another one, that another reissue that he sent me, and this is some krautrock, and it's Birth Control, and I'd never heard these guys before, although I'd heard of them. Hoodoo Man, and this is a late 70s, maybe as late as 1980 reissue, and it's a Dutch pressing on CBS. And now the originals of this have a gatefold cover. This one does not, but it's all about the music, it's not about the cover. And this is just heavy Hammond organ rock. Great vocals, and you can tell that they use that Leslie speaker system, you know, that have the twirling speakers inside to give it that woo 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 sound. Very cool, and definitely one to check out. Loved it. Now here's some more krautrock that he sent me. Now this album, I'll be honest, and I told him I did have this one, and it's Guru Guru UFO. And I picked up the latest reissue of this that the band officially put out themselves. They acquired the rights to their own music, and they put out some reissues a couple years ago, I believe it was. But this is a 1990s reissue on a very cool looking label that I wanted to show, and it's on the Think Progressive label. So it's got some nice art on it. So yeah, I had it, but it doesn't matter. It's the thought that counts. It's the most important thing. Great album. If you don't know this Guru album or Guru in general, check it out. Heavy spacey krautrock of the highest order. And now we're going to look at some original things that he sent me, some Scandinavian stuff. And I'm blown away that he sent me this stuff, because Scandinavian, Norwegian stuff is scarce. I mean, super scarce. So I really appreciate him letting this stuff go. This first thing I'm going to show is a 45. And it's by a band that I was familiar with, as I have a reissue of their album. And it's Oriental Sunshine. And they were sort of a Eastern flavored folk band. And they use sitar and all that. And so this is a really cool original Norwegian pressing on Philips. Now this originally did have a picture sleeve, a black and white sleeve with a picture of the band holding their instruments. But I don't really care about the sleeve. This is just so cool that he would throw this in for me. Just to even have an original Oriental Sunshine record. Great. Okay, this next one is the cream of the crop, and I'm blown away that he would even let this loose, because these albums are not cheap. It was a double that he had in his collection, and he decided to pass it along to me. And it is, wow, it's like it's a Norwegian grail for a lot of people. And Nico said that these are extremely hard to find in Norway, and I might even have the only one in Arizona. So wow. The album is SAFF. The name of the band is SAFF, self-titled. And this is their first album, 1971. And this is really cool prog psych. It's got some different styles. And it's got one heavy track called Min, M-I-N. And I don't know exactly what that means. Perhaps Nico can tell us. But the lyrics are, get your yayas out, get your yayas out. And a very heavy track, and the heaviest on the album. Most of the tracks are more psych rock, folky, ballad type stuff. Fly is another really outstanding track. It opens up side 2. And there's a track on here, it's the third track. I can't pronounce it. I'm not even going to attempt it. But it's this one right here. Third track down. And it's sort of a ballad sung in a very obscure Norwegian dialect, which was pretty unusual for rock bands in those days, I read. I believe there are 2 tracks that are sung in Norwegian on this album, and the most of it's sung in English. And so, well, I'm just blown away by this. This is just so cool. And it's on the Polydor label. The vinyl's about VG, but I mean, it's a nice VG, and the cover's excellent. So, man, I can't believe that he sent this to me. Wow. So that's a beautiful cover, excellent cover. And I guess there's a couple of different versions of this cover. One version has the Polydor logo in black and white. And the same version also has the hand with a thumb. And this hand doesn't have the thumb. So perhaps Nico can explain to me what version this is. I'm guessing maybe the second version. I don't know. And maybe he doesn't know either. But I think it's probably a good guess. Because why would they change the Polydor logo from red to black and white? If anything, it would be the other way around. So wow, I just can't believe it. Very cool album. Check that out. You can bring it up on YouTube, but do not search SAFF full album. Just search SAFF. And in fact, I'll probably put a link into my comments for it so you can check it out. So yeah, wow, so cool. I guess that does it, and I hope I didn't use the word cool too much. I get pumped up, you know, and you get stuck on a word and you just, you know, it's hard to get away from it. So everybody have a great week, and I'll try and I don't know if I'll get another video out today. I got to go over to my mom's for Mother's Day, so if I have some time, maybe I'll knock out a quick recent finds. We'll see. So everybody take care and have a good one, and catch you later. Bye.